And it could be sped up. Right, so I'll try and put a switch here if I can. All right. Cold today, cold down here with winter coming, but that's okay. So we've got a new battery, we've got new tyres after missing the whole summer, so. Hey brother, hi man. Make sure I get the all messages on there, bro. We've got some new Pirellis, so give these Pirellis a try. See if they go a bit better on it. The Michelins were really crap. The Michelins, I just did not like them, eh? So yeah, something a bit different. See how we go, but I can't ride it at the moment because of the weather, obviously. Not on new tyres. You can see how. You know, see they're very slippery coated as when they come new. So yeah, I don't want to half wipe them off and really disturb all this grease or anything. I'm going to take the wheels off it soon anyway, but we're going to give it a good clean first. My mate has a really decent water blaster at his place, so I'll ride it up there and give it a proper go over. But yeah, for the moment we'll just get the new front tyre in. Make sure the direction is correct is going to be important. Make sure they got it right and make sure that the error on the tyre is correct. That's going to be the main thing, so I went with the Pirelli Angel GTs for it. You put them on the right way around. Just trying to double check. There's usually a marking, except apparently I'm having a slow day today. I can't read half the lettering on it. It's all very small font. Damn Italians. That's right. Usually it's only on one side of the tyre, I think. Front wheel, that way. Yep. And then the tread flies backwards like that, right? And do we have a F on the rim somewhere? Okay. That's right. I just want to make sure. I'm going to say that's front wheel with an arrow on it. And there, you guys won't see that. I'm going to say it's front wheel, and that arrow means that way. Just to be sure. I'm a bit special. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to go with that because usually the tread will go the opposite way on the back to the front. Let's double check that. Yep. Yep. Something weird to do with that, with the physics of that, the way the water sprays off them or something, the way they defer water is different from the front to the rear. Yeah, but we got a nice new Pirelli on there, so it'll be good to go. Bicycle, no, a bit bigger than a bicycle. Kawasaki ZX14, this one, mate. It's my ZX14, so yeah, just got some new Pirellis on. It's been off the road all summer. Had some other bills, had to fix my partner's Land Cruiser with a new clutch and things. So finally getting my baby back on the road. The battery was dead as well. Got a nice new, there's an unboxing there for you. A nice new battery there. So we'll pop that in as well and fire it up, but the weather is absolutely garbage, and these new tyres, they're very slippery. Same when you get new car tyres, right? They're going to be slippery until you scrub them in. In a car, you use the whole surface, so you drive for a couple of minutes, they'll be good, but these are slick all the way to the edge, so you'll weave down the road like that, right? And wear them in that way. But I'm not going to do that on wet roads, so I'll take it out in a couple of days. Oh, beautiful, mate, beautiful. Oh, Gixer, yeah, yep. Is that the old 24 face? Oh, yeah. Beautiful machine, mate. Beautiful machine. So yeah, so it's a nice blue. Originally I wanted a black ZX14, but this blue one came up for a deal, and at first I was like, oh, and then, no, I've really enjoyed it. But it came on some Michelin Pilot Sport or something. They're bloody garbage. Hang on, I've got the one we took off. Because I'll probably take the one, they're not too garbage, but they're not amazing. So I might pop that on there. I've got the 1200 here as well. ZZR 1200. But, I mean, that's the tyre that come off it. And it's the Pirelli, Michelin Road 5. And heap of people said the Michelin Road 5 was a really good tyre for these. It came on these, and this thing was sliding its front all over the place. I got the forks rebuilt and everything for it. And it's just a horrible, I just don't like it as a tyre. I don't like the Michelin. So my race bike I usually run on a Pirelli or a Dunlop. So we'll put Pirellis on the road bike and see if it works. We'll find out. But yeah, it's been off. I basically, the whole summer of riding I sort of sacrificed just other things in life. Building the cabin and just money, really, just money, right? And priorities in life. So it's good, I'm finally back on track. 3 years ago I lost everything and here we are. Built my own garage. I wanted to ride my bike this summer. Got my dream bike. I wanted to ride it, but you know, when my partner's truck needs a clutch and things, and other things need doing, it just went on the back burner. But that's okay. It's okay. Still get out and enjoy it. Yeah, a bit of blue collar. Yeah, do it myself, mate. I had a tyre shop fit up the tyres, but I just took them the wheels and, you know, again, like this is where I'll try to save money and stuff, right? I'm not gonna pay the bike shop the extra labour to take the wheels off and put them back on, and also I like to do it myself. Like, I've got to ride it, so if I put it in, I know it's done right. Bridgestone battle axes, yep. Yeah, these Michelins are just horrible, bro, honestly. They are running a new race series in Auckland coming up, I believe, where they're going to run on a Bridgestone tyre. Somebody was telling me about that the other day and said I should enter my 1000 in it, and I was like, oh yeah, tempting. Sorry, try not to F this up and drop the bike, would be good. No, you get back in there. So it's still clean. Hey, don't do like that about it. Someone knocked the bike over. I'm still a bit sick with the flu, and it's been quite a while since I've done this on one of these things. Just try not to stuff it up, eh? So yeah, this is the battle of ADHD, autism, and too many projects. But you know, I get by. I do all right. You know, survive. Yeah. Wheelie guy, yeah. The wheelbase on the Gixxers was a bit shorter, right? They're like a bit snappier with the wheelies, but they're quite they're not very top heavy, the Suzuki's. Oh, of course I knocked that out. Oh no, he's turning clumsy again. I had that set in there, just how I wanted it. Let's get that in a bit first. Get that halfway in. I'll worry about this problem. I just don't want to drop, you know. It's on a trolley jack under it. I don't have a proper bike lift and stuff, so I'm doing my best. I was just going to sit here and muck around with it. I'm like, oh, I might as well stream it. Why not? Come on, let that go there, mate. Or you can be like this about it. Not really. Really not a fan of that with that axle, no. Sorry, I'm going to have to block the camera. And, you know, I'd rather block the camera than drop my bike, so. Get in there. Why is it freaking? Just sitting on that wrong angle, to be honest. Get in there. There we go. Thank you. Right, now let's get the frickin' axle in while I'm still here. Why is it sitting so funky? Come on. Yeah, I'm a bit iffy about jiggling this thing around right now, that's all, guys. Ah, come on. In there. Doors. Oh well, I can't always do it perfect on live, can I? Just seem to figure it out. Doesn't seem to want to just wind in through that one. Alright. I'll get it to line up eventually. Sure. So usually I use my phone torch, but so, you know, my phone's blooming. You lot are on it. You get off my phone. Get off my phone. I need to use the internet. Those old days. There we go. Yeah. Happy days. Happy days. Got this got this fancy socket here as well. It's like a multi-socket. So you got your 3/8 drive on the end, and then you've got all your different size axles. It'll be reverse font for you, but all your different size axles. So it's just stepped in. Oh, good man. Hope to see you around again. Just yeah, usually have a bit of a chat about life and struggle and depression, ADHD, whatever's going on. I just the only thing I keep out of this channel for anybody new here is just I don't do like politics, war, all that. I'm about building my own life up. So trying to, you know, trying to survive on the planet like the rest of us, eh? We try and enjoy life a bit, right? Can't just stress all the time. Life's too short, mate. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like if you sit there and worry about everything that's happening in the world all the time, you never have any time for yourself. Never have any time to enjoy your life or anything, you know? Like, do I want to be scrolling Instagram arguing, or do I want to be... That's what I was thinking aside, I was watching some YouTube stuff, a couple of podcasts and that. And then I went to a couple of lives, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, and then people are just like arguing about that stuff. I'm just like, I'm just going to get in the shed. Man's sanity time is in his shed. Everybody knows I'm insane, so there we go. Why are you still not threading in there, you bugger? Come on. Come on. I'll have to put the front guard and everything back on it too, and put a battery in it. That's right. The old girl back on the road. The main thing I want to do right now is get it off the jack, because it is pretty sketchy how it's set up. Right, as we go, we've got a front axle in. Now I can just nip these down a little by hand. So if we look at the bottom of here, I'm just going to cinch them up by hand a little. Right. But I still want to be able to recenter this. So you don't just bolt in a front wheel on a bike, right? We will get to that. We'll get through all that. So there's enough on the axle for now. We've got a little multi-tool in there. All right. But you know, they're pretty simple. You know, anybody can work on a motorbike. You can do anything in life, right, guys? That's what I talk about. It's not about motorcycles or anything. It's whatever you want to pursue. Just, you know, all the information's out there. How do you want to use Google? Do you want to use it, you know? Like, how do you want to use the internet? Do you want to use it for distraction, or do you want to use it for, you know, thinking about, you know, pursuing your goals or whatever, right? Life is short, as we know. Hang on, I'm going to have to find some, hang on, we've got some brake bolts there. Get the brake calipers back on. There we go, I might take, hang on, there we go. Where do you guys want to sit? It's a Kawasaki ZX14. Kawasaki ZX14, this one. We're just going to get the brake caliper on here. So I can probably zoom that in if you want. These pads are getting a bit low, but that's a problem for tomorrow, Homer. So I'll just zoom in on that a bit for you guys. You can see you got the gap in the pads. You got 4 individual pads, right? So you just need to make sure those are open. Then you slip this over the brake. Oh, hang on, what am I doing? That's the wrong caliper. What am I doing? Hang on. I'm having a moment. Hang on. Get this here. Got that one there. So as you can see, everything's all dusty. The whole bike needs a very good clean at some point. Get that on there. This is why it's important, you know, you don't touch the brake lever while you're doing brake pads. You just get from one corner. We should be able to get them back in, hopefully. It would be the ideal situation. It's definitely a good clean out. And the pads are getting a bit low, so it's something else to fix. Come on, get in there. No, you're gonna embarrass me on the internet. I'm trying to explain to these fine people how to do this. No. I said, come on, you just stay there. Don't be doing all this. There we go. Right, now we're on. Cool. See if I can get a bit more light on there for you. Hang on. Sorry, it's a bit dark. It's a bit dark on that one, but I'm trying. Just get a couple of bolts in there. Cool. Alright, all the way to go and zoom me all over the place. There we go. Get the poor old girl back on the road, mate. That's the plan. Just some shed time. Still got the flu, but and it's raining, so I can't go ride on my nice new tyres. You know, usually I'd ride in the rain, I don't care, but on new tyres they're very slick and very unenjoyable. So I always thread things in by hand, right? You don't want to be just number one rule of cars and stuff. Even if you're doing spark plugs on your own car, don't just grab it. Don't just grab it, drop it down the hole, grab a ratchet, and just start turning it. You know, you can hold an extension with the socket and turn it with your fingers or something, right? And then you'll know before you cross thread something. And just take some due consideration. How you going, Jay, bro? Having a good one? Had a couple of ZZRs, rad band. There's ZX14, and there's I got the ZZR 12 there. There's the 1200. I'm going to do something with that. That was a good friend of mine. It was his late father's bike, and when he passed away, I got that bike off the family. So I really want to do like a full resto on that one. You know, that's more of a long-term enjoyment machine. But I am going to have to talk everything up later on all this. Just double check. Get the brakes on first before I clamp down the forks. Getting some new Pirellis on it, some new tyres, and we've got a new battery. So it's been off the road the whole summer. I got a flat tyre and it basically went on a trailer and came home, and yeah, it just didn't happen, man. So priorities in life, right? You know how it goes. Sometimes things just don't pan out. But you know, pretty good with the torques these days. You know, the good old arm chronometer, mate. You know, when you tighten enough bolts, you learn that you know, you can feel certain muscles in your arm pull at a certain point, and certain feelings in your arm. That's usually a pretty good giveaway of how tight the bolt needs to be. You know, you're good to go. Oh, I need a proper bike lift, you know, but you can't have it. You know, sometimes, you know, you just got to make do, right? You see these guys doing like weights on YouTube and stuff, right? There's like African guys and stuff, and they've got, I think they made out of like just clay and cement, right? Weights and stuff like that. So it's, you know, it's always, you know, a bit of ingenuity goes a long way, right? I think that's a lot of the New Zealand way, isn't it? You know, the do-it-yourself mentality, and that's a really good mentality to have in the times we're going into now, right? It's, hey, I was going to take the jobs, oh, this is going to happen, all that, everything's. It's like, yeah, you better be resourceful at the moment. You know, if you're worried about what's coming in the world, just aim at what you want to do. So, start figuring out. The sooner the better. You can have it. I never thought I'd have this, but just that bit by bit progress in life, chipping away at things. I'm pouring my way back. After losing it all about 3 years ago. So we're there, baby. We're back. We're back in the game, mate. Just stay positive, right? All the way the world is, just stay positive. We all say hello. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. We'll keep at it here. I'll just try my best to try and involve you. Might be a bit darker than the side of my chalk. How's that? Here's it, hey? Oh, mate. Right, so I'll get this other popper on. Hopefully I can get you guys a bit further around. Hang on. You come with me. You can sit here. Pull up a chair. So again, the same thing. So nothing's tangled up or munted up. Everything's good. Get the pads spread apart. If you're putting new brake pads in, you have to spread the whole piston back, right? But I do that kind of stuff on here as well. Sometimes it's a chat, sometimes it's a workout on here, sometimes it's working on motorcycles, cars. But it's a nice storm out there, and I was sitting inside like, I was like, oh well, I better get down the shed, finish getting my bike together. Something to do, I was just sitting there thinking, oh, I'm cold. Oh, get on there, yeah, bugger. Come on, mate. Come on, nah, come on, mate. You should be spread enough. Come on, don't make me roughhouse you about it, all right? Get in there. Get in there. If you just talk to it enough, right? See, if you just talk to it the right way, if you just see what comes from being friendly to inanimate objects. Don't be friendly to inanimate objects like in an icky way, but you can give it a little pat. You can tell it it's a good bike. You can show it some love. Yeah, I don't want to pry them apart if I don't have to. I don't want to damage the pad. H2SX. Oh, that's a heck of a machine, mate. But it all depends what you're into, eh? I'll enjoy any machine, to be honest. Like right down to like little scooters and stuff, man. I enjoy a bit of all of them. Like everything has its own thing. Like some of the most fun times I've had have been in a $100 marketplace go-kart in a paddock, or up a bit of gravel in a cheap go-kart or something, man. Don't got to have money to have fun. You just got to be a bit creative. As kids, we always used to make like downhill soapbox races, right? And it was literally, I'd weld together two bits. It was when I was about 10 years old. I'd weld together two bits of steel on like an A-frame, and then a mount for the seat at the back, and then you'd have another bit of tubing go across and a bit of string and some shopping trolley wheels, and send it down the hill sitting on a cushion maybe. These were the good old days. There weren't any safe spaces or anything back then. But yeah, beautiful machine. Hello, who we got there? Jai, how are you, man? I think I've got that right from here. Oh, how are we all going, guys? I'm trying to get the beastie back on the road. It's been off the road all summer, so I'm trying. Can we zoom that out any further? No, we can't. That's bigger. But I've got a battery for it. I've got tyres. I was riding. I got a flat back tyre, and then it got parked in the shed, and everything got difficult in life. So my baby's coming back. This is good. It's a good day. It's a good day. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm just enjoying some shed time. Just during the storm. I can't ride my bike on my new tyres, but I can look forward to it, That's why I almost didn't fix this. I have to, ADHD, right? I can talk myself out of anything. So I was like, I'll fix it tomorrow, who cares? I'm still a bit sick with the flu, all the excuses in my head. I can't ride it because I can't scrub on the tyres in this weather, But I gotta be kinder to myself and just keep on going, Right, I'm happy with that drop off the jack. It's just I need to pump it on the front end a couple of times. I want to centre the forks on it, right? You know, pray we don't drop it. And then once we finish up that axle, I can throw a battery in it, bring it back to life. Ah, here's a funny story. You want to know how I killed the battery in it? Trying to make a YouTube short. Doing like a slow motion with the gauges flicking, and I did it as like a YouTube short. It's like a real dramatic, cinematic, like with car panovers and slow-mo and stuff. And Dum Dum here left the key on this, didn't he? For like 3 days. And I came back to fire it up and move it, and the battery was dead flat, and then the charger said faulty battery. So, I'm not monetized on YouTube, and in the space of a couple of months of YouTube, I have destroyed a Note 20 Ultra phone that I've just paid $900 for. I've flattened a battery that just cost me $139. So my YouTube's going well. I'm, yep, going well. Well, you're expecting to see profitability on this channel in about 2087. As I say, guys, I'm only joking around. I don't do it for money. I'm just here to try and motivate and inspire some people and keep a good vibe. You know? What was I going to do there? I was going to give it a few pumps on the front, wasn't I? A few pumps on the front and we'll talk it up. It's only about 500 pounds, this thing. And that should have done a decent job of centering the forks. So, it'll make it happy. Happy bike. Right, left. What was I doing? I needed a, one sec, grab a couple of tools, eh? Want to come with me? We'll go grab a couple of tools, mate. There we go. We'll go for a wander. Got that I'm building as well there. Right. What do I need here? I need... So we're going to be using that 22mm end of it, so we need a 20... We're going to use the 22mm end there into the bike, so I need a 24 deep socket to go over that then, don't I? I believe 22, 24, 23, 24. Okay, where's the number? 24, thank you. Right, left, good. Need a torque wrench. So I'll set that up. Alright, we're back. Back in the groove. Okay. Actually, I might have to do this later because I looked this up. And now I can't remember if it was Newton meters or foot-pound that they wanted me to tighten it to. So I might have to check that. That's alright, we can just tighten it up for now. So roughly, I have a fair idea of where it'll want to be. Foot pound we're going to be there. Yeah, I'm just going to check that later actually. You know what? I'm going to just check that later. At the moment, we'll just nip up that side a little more. I might want to pull in more first. So here we go. I just want the bike back on the road. I'm excited. 3 years of battle through, problems with alcohol and all sorts of my whole life going to crap. To, be here now and build the garage and get back on track to where I am. I'm not perfect. Still very flawed. Right. I hope I can help if somebody who's struggling with something, right? Just keep on going. Like, nobody else is going to do this for me, right? And it's a lot more easy when it's something, I'm enjoying and looking forward to. Obviously, when it's the stuff that doesn't give you much back, it's a bit more difficult. Sometimes you just got to do the sucky stuff to get through the other end. It's life. Yeah, ZX14, mate. I'm sorry, what is it? Is it possible to stage the... Oh, I'm not sure, man. Not sure, brother. Not sure quite what you mean. No, we're doing pretty good there. I'm pretty happy. I will double check the torque on that before I ride it. But for the moment, I'll just make sure. I've got a fair idea, you know, like my race bike, I never talk down anything at the track. I just, you know, I put the wet tyres on and it starts raining and it's throw the wets on and you just go, oh yeah, about there mate. And you know, you take turns between your pinch bolts. You don't just, you know, send one of them the whole way. You know, you do with brake calipers and stuff on cars and stuff like that, you do everything gradually. You don't just do something up to the maximum type you can, right? Like you don't just go, oh yeah, I'm doing up this bolt. Like, you know, you do one and you sort of bring them all down gradually, right? You want to even it out as you go and then come to your final torque, right? So, yep, she's a 06 ZX14. It was a dream bike for 20 years, so it's been off the road a few months, but we're back. We've got some new tyres going on right now, and what else have we got? Brand new battery for it, so we're good to go. I missed the whole summer of riding. Life's been a hell ride for months, but here we are. We're back. We're back, chat. We're back. Right. Again, I'm not gonna keep going here at those today. I'm gonna torque wrench them later. I will be a bit more precision. I think we'll do it properly. We'll do it properly. So I'll check the torques once I get off here later. What else we need? A front guard. One dim. Front guardarino. Isn't this entertaining? Like this motorcycle. If you're not into motorcycles, hey, if your mum said you can't have a motorcycle, buy one. If your wife said you cannot have a motorcycle, buy one. If you want it, go get it. This is what my channel is about, getting what you want in life, living the life you want, right? Because we only live once. It's short, you know. As my dad always would have said, oh, it's a lot shorter when you ride a motorbike. Oh, I'm still doing all right. You know, if you got a bit of faith in yourself, you know, you got a bit of a brain in your head, you'll be alright. If you ride like a complete lunatic and you ride around like you own the whole road and you think every car's going to see you, no, you're gonna run into some bad times. You know, live and learn, or maybe. Did you die? Why can't I find? Am I way too high here or something? Ah, man, I'm too high up. I was too high up. I think we're good. Aha, we're good. Wonderful. Wonderful news. Right, well, ride safe. I will ride safe. Thank you very much, my friend. I do appreciate any support, any well wishes, guys. Me and my partner will be getting out on this pro tomorrow. As I say on here, guys, you know, I'm not really like your usual channels. Like I ride, you know, I do track days on motorcycles and stuff and all that, you know. Might not be on here one day, so enjoy me while you got me on live, I guess, eh? Now, why is this bolt? That can't be that bolt, surely. Oh, yeah, okay. I believe it. If I can center it. Well, you know, I'm here while I'm here, and if this thing ever does me wrong, or, you know, the reality is I will have done something wrong, but, you know, that's life, man. That's life, buddy. Everyone knows, you know, that, oh, my uncle's ex-girlfriend's brother, something lost something on a motorcycle, you know, or they grew an extra nut, I don't know. It's always a story, right? You know, just use your brain. It's interesting to see all these kids out on their Surons and that, and like the cost of those kind of bikes. You know, those like electric bikes. All the kids are doing, all the kids doing their wheelies on their electric bikes all over the internet. All those kids. I don't know where they get the money. Well, I was broke as crap as a kid. I was riding around on a mountain bike for over a year, knocking on people's doors and washing their car because I wanted to save some money towards a PlayStation. Took me a while. And now these days kids are like, they've got the latest iPhone. They've got, oh, mummy, I want the latest iPhone for Christmas. It's like, you what? You what? Like, my Christmas gift was maximum. The best it sort of ever was as when I was a teenager was, you want a PlayStation 2? I was a PlayStation 1. You want a PlayStation 1? All right, go and earn half the money. So I'd go out and earn like $130. $5 at a time washing cars or something like that. You know, that's life, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, for sure. Well, my mother. See, when I was 16, I started riding. Right. So I had this tactic, you see, and my tactic was to basically sort of I was into BMX and stuff, right, and all that. I went, Mum, I want a motorbike. And she's like, no fucking motorbike. You know, we didn't spend all this money, you know, we didn't spend all this time feeding you and raising you for you to turn yourself into an organ donor. Yeah, whatever. And then I got a couple of scooters off like the train exchange. It was like newspaper ads, right? A couple of scooters to do up. And I ripped those around the block as a teenager. And she's like, oh, Louise, having fun. It's a bit like a BMX. And then I got a job at a motorbike shop. And about 3 days in, and I said to the boss, I said, I'd like one of those little like Honda Z50 copy little mini bikes. And I was like, that's not too big a bike that'll annoy Mum. And it's got gears on it. You know, I can get a bit more experience. Okay. So I bought it. And the boss said, oh, yeah, we'll pay it off out of your wages, mate. Don't worry about it. Cool as. And I put that brand new at home in the driveway, and Mother came home. Mother dearest came home, and she looked at me and went, took the keys off me, and I'm expecting, okay, what's going to happen here? And she goes, right, I'm taking the keys off you until you get the right license, and you can ride it. Happy days. So 6 months later, I went and bought a Kawasaki ZXR 250 sports bike, 4-cylinder, 19,000 RPM. You know, you gotta live. You gotta, you know, enjoy life while you got it. That, as Burt Munro would say, right? You live more in 5 minutes on a bike like this than most people do in a lifetime, mate. So there you go. I'll corrupt the next generation. Get the motorcycle. I'm sorry if your mum heard and the numbers went down, so we must have had some people's mums tell them to leave the channel. Oh dear. Where's me other lemon? There's me other bolts. We're good. Let's put this front guard on. Then we'll put a battery in it, and I think we'll give it a, you know, we'll fire it up for a minute. You know, we've got a new battery. And piss off the neighbour that complains every time I ever fucking start anything. You know, the neighbour complains, you make too much noise. Yeah. Sure. Need more Berts around. That's exactly it. I went and paid my respects to old Bert a while ago. He's buried in Invercargill, so I went down there a couple of years ago for a track day, and I went to the cemetery and I sat just like this here. We sat with old Bert for about half an hour and thanked him for his influence on me and stuff like that, and thanked his parents for bringing him into the world, and you know, certainly changed my path and my thinking a lot, you know. Old Bert Munro, why is this not wanting to thread in here very well? It doesn't look very happy. Does not seem very happy about it. Let's make sure we're not cocking anything up. Usually I'd use my phone torch. But I'm getting there. I've built my garage. I've built my new garage. I'm sort of getting there, you know. Everything's progressed. That does not feel very good in there. I'm only hanging on to this, but still. I don't like that. I'm going to run a thread cleaner through that later. Let's do that. Let's actually put a thread cleaner through it. It's a better idea. Rather than butcher it up. I don't have any rush, you know. There's no rush, guys. There's no rush. This is the joys of shed time, man. Shed time, right? You just sit here and breathe. Right. I like me shed time. I missed my shed time for about, you know, over 2 years. Well, I didn't have a shed. So here we are. Big old gill. Fired up school. That's a pain with that fender bolt, but that's what it is. See, I'll run some oil and a tap through it, just clean up the thread, because I'm not gonna go and force it in there through aluminium and wreck it. You've got to take your time. When things will go wrong working on vehicles all the time. Like, it's just the nature of it. Things will not go perfect. Such is life. Life is a journey, my friends. Possibly a lot shorter one when you ride one of these, but it's alright. It's alright, isn't it? What do the youth say? YOLO? That's what the kids these days say, isn't it? Or am I a bit late to that one? It's probably changed by now. Right. Cool. Now we've got 20% battery left, that'll be alright. Alright, let's move the bike about. I'll just give you guys a bit of a better view of it, I suppose. Try work that out and get the battery in it. Fire it up. Get it. Oh, it's a bit cracked for the lighting, I must say. Alright, that'll do. That'll have to do. Leaves are blowing here, making a mess in my shed. Alright. There we go. Here we go. Right. Let's slip it in under here, under the tank. Right, so it's our little spot. Now there was somewhere here a little battery strap thing amongst the parts I had in there. Little tray of bits and bobs. It's a cover, we don't need that right now, but we're going to need this little, okay, does that locate into there, does it? Is that what you guys reckon? Is that the theory? I really need my torch and I don't have it. I'm going to guess that those are going to sit. They're meant to sit into that, but it won't do it now. Okay. There's little nibs on the end of it. I can't see in there, to be honest. That's all right. We'll worry about that later. I'm just going to worry about that later when I have a torch and stuff. I'm just going to put this frickin' thing in, fire it up. So we get our little packet there, little ASMR, little crunch. You know, this is what people like on the internet, isn't it? Yeah, this is what people do now, isn't it? They crunch and crumble everything. No, just me. Okay. Again. Howdy hustle, how are you, brother? Hope you're well, my friend. What do we got here? Positive is going to go, I'm guessing, all the way in on that. Yep. Just getting some new tyres and a battery in the ZX14, man. So that is the mission right now. I just want to figure out what way around it wants this battery. I'm going to guess. So it's very long. Oh, I'm just dealing with a very long cable off it. I don't think that's going to go. That's quite a pull. And that's very short versus. I wonder how they set that in. Probably something I should have paid attention to be honest. This seems like a very tight pull across the top, but I mean, I guess it is. I think that's how it was, if I'm remembering remotely correctly. We'll get our new battery in there, and we'll drop that on the floor while we're at it. That's always good. Top 10 points for effort. Yep, drop the nut part. Did we lose both nuts or is this working? Oh, it's looking hopeful. Or not. Why is this sitting so poorly on that? Very strange. I'm starting to think it wants that the other way around because it seems to be a very hard way to access it. And I've gone and dropped the flipping thing out of the... You heard it skitter across the floor, I'm sure, one of the square rectangle bits, which I need. hear that tink, 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 tink across the floor? Because I did. I definitely did. And now I've lost it. I don't find... Aha! See? No, see, I was going down that path. It's making a whole narrative in my head. Here we go. Alright, there's already one in there. I'll pop one in there. We'll try and get this together without effing it up. How's that? Sound good? I think it was the positive went into it. I'm just trying to remember how they ran this. So I've got to get it all... We're trying to get the battery in there. Right? I'm trying to figure out what order they want the cables in. So I'm just ruminating a little, alright? I'm just... Because I would have thought they'd make it so you... I'm trying to think, would they make it so you disconnect the earth first on its way out? So you pull it out a bit and disconnect the earth, then take the positive? That would make more sense to me. But the terminals seem to be facing backwards for me to do that, so... I don't know, man. And we'll just drop that one out so we don't drop it again. Maybe it won't, no, it's not, I want that angle down. Oh, we go. Oh dear, it's just not lifting up this nut under it, that's all. Nice, that worked out well. Good job. Good job again. This is why I do this stuff for the torch and stuff, guys, because I can't see jack shit right now. I'm trying, alright? I'm trying my best. I should have brought a torch down there, I'll tell you. What am I doing? I need a little flat plate or something to get under the thing. There, right, let me just hold this up. I'm just fumbling. I'm fumbling around, you know. Hopefully I can hold that up somehow. I'm sure it wasn't this hard to get it out of this bike. I don't know, maybe I'm putting it in around the wrong way or something for this. This is what happens when you pull stuff apart months ago. So it just doesn't yet. You know what, let's try it this way. Let's try it the other way around so I can actually get the flipping thing in. That looks more promising, I must admit. Looks more accessible. I can't get everything right on here all the time. Sometimes I'll have to be a bit of a dumbass. How's things going with you, Hustle? What's going on, man? I'm going to put the clamp in on here later anyway. I'm really starting to question what way round they want that to be, because that's a very strange way of setting it up. Actually, let's do that now that it's actually in there. Oh, that's good. That's good. Right. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, that's how it was. I understand. I understand now, but I am going to put it out later and give it a... There's a lot I want to do on this bike, to be honest, to get it just a bit more up to scratch. Right, where's everything on? Where's me? Right, so now I've got that. I swear if the other part of this bolt is stuck in my shoe right now, I swear, I think it is. I think it is. It's literally stuck in the clay on my shoe. I'm sitting there looking for that and it was stuck on my shoe. How do you like that? True rural engineering out here, mate. We're out in the country. Sometimes things go astray, awry, or something. Right, now we can fire up the beastie soon. Hang on, we're almost there. Very close if you stick around. Like and sub and all that stuff, guys, if you wish to. My channel is all about working on your own life instead of focusing on all the noise of the world, all this drama everybody's into, all these celebrities and politics. And no, we work on, better off working on your own life, mate. Build your own life. That's what it's about. I don't know who, yeah, Matt, no, yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, I know Matt. He's a good fella. We did a collab like last week. Oh, the other day. So yeah, we're just having we play on the motorcycle at the moment. We need to get Matt Noah on a motorbike too, but in time. Right, I'm going to worry about I'm actually going to double check all this later as to, there's just a couple of things I want to be sure of before I fully lock it in. So I'll do that when I can actually, this is the only thing with streaming with not having another phone is I have to, yeah, try and do stuff sometimes without bulk talk numbers. I can't like look things up, which can make it difficult, but that's alright. I've got a little cover to go back on the side there later and stuff. I'm from New Zealand, mate. From New Zealand. How are we going? Right, you've had good timing here because we're about to fire up the bike. Been about 3 months, so there you go, the old beastie. X14. Fastest production bike of its time. Nice wee. We've got some new tyres on there. We got some brand new. I can't see them too well. We got some brand new Pirellis. I've got this car here I'm just building as well. Twin turbo Nissan Z. So yeah, we're gonna get right. We've got our pretty new rear tyre, brand new Pirelli on there. So we're good. Yeah, it hasn't run for a few months. So it might run a bit. Let's have a look. See, come on, baby, wakey. You good? All right. All right, old girl. Okay, why are we not staying turned on? Yeah, we're on. Are we staying on? Hang on. Days. Thank you, brother. Let it run a little. Happy days. Right, let's get this thing running. Let's get this thing running. Right, 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 let's get this Thank you very much for the sub, brother. Thank you very much. There we go. There's one less problem around, I guess. One more thing sorted. Wipe it down properly later, give it a polish, give it some love. Give the old girl some love. No, none of that, mate. Don't throw it back for you, mate. But you could, I'll tell you what you can have, mate, alright? You say silly things. Here's what you can have, mate. Alright? Good on you. We don't want to be wasting fuel in this economy, the price of petrol that everybody's worried about. We don't want to be wasting any, do we? No. Oh dear. Oh. Bring the old wheel back in, mate. Oh, that's one less problem, isn't it? It's one problem down. Here we go. Stick around for a chat inside if any of you guys want for a bit. There's nothing too exciting going on. We'll just have a chat about whatever. Start making some dinner soon and stuff. But there we go. There's some shed time done. My bike's back up and running after months of a lot of work I didn't want to do to be able to do that. So, sorry, I'm just trying to unplug the lights without. Hang on. Don't want to unplug the wrong stuff. Make it trouble for myself. Oh, I'm covered in cobwebs. It's all going wrong, chat. It's all going wrong. I need to bring that shirt up to wash as well. What else do I need while I'm down here? I think I'm good. I'm good. But no, that's what I mean, guys. The channel's about, like, you know, work on your life, doing the work you don't want to do. I don't want to be like, that's a bit easier to do because it's something I want sorted. But, you know, I'm still sitting inside, you know, nearly scrolling Instagram reels. Scroll reels for a bit, been having the flu, and like, I easily leave that for another day. But, you know, that's not going to get it done, right? So that's what I do here, guys. Just try and get some stuff done. Look out, puppy, he's coming in. Look out, dog. Look out, dog. Hello, dog. Hello, dog. Yes, I'm happy to see you too. I love you too, dog. Hello, dog. Hello, dog. Yes, hello. Okay. Love you too. Settle down. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. But yeah, there we go. The ZX14 is fixed. The project car is running. It just needs its alternator done. So we've built a garage. We have output the first running car. My motorbike is running again. We're back, baby. The king is back. Let me tell you, the king of autism and ADHD is back. Oh, right. No, it's just, you know what? I usually try to keep the language on here, but to say it nicely, fuck depression, man. I'll kick its ass. It ain't gonna beat me. It's not gonna beat any of you either. So, you know, just go after what you want. Go after what you want. That's what it's all about. Sound good? Yeah, doggies. Doggies are well loved around here. Spoiled. Too spoiled, to be honest. Too spoiled. I gave them some good steak yesterday. They did well for themselves. They scammed me out of some steak. I am just going to get my phone on charge here. If anybody wants to talk about whatever, rundown of my channel is basically I spent, you know, 3 years ago I messed up my life and was drinking, and, you know, everything went to crap with the economy changing and that, and I turned to alcohol and had to find my way back. So here we are, finding our way back in a caravan for now. I'm building a tiny home cabin. I've built a garage. got like 15 cars to build, got a bunch of motorbikes to build, and hang out with the dogs, and that's pretty much what I'm on here and I talk about on these lives. If I'm not doing work in the background and stuff, is, you know, don't focus on all this noise in the world, you know, chase whatever, you know, chase whatever's eating you alive, right, at night, whatever's, you know what the thing is for you, right, whatever it is for you that, you know, you wish you do, or you need to catch up on or something, and you just can't be bothered. All I have to say is that if a task has to be done and you're the one who has to do it, you're only costing yourself. That's something I always have to remember, and I just try and get out of my head and just keep at it. Had a rough couple of weeks with the flu and that, but I got to keep progressing, right? I got to keep at it. Don't have to grind myself into the ground to do it, but you know I need to make progress, so it's good. Hey, bro. Yeah, I'm trying my best, man. I've just put some tires. We just put some tires on the ZX14, so we'll just put the wheels back on there and throw a new battery in. I'm gonna have to rethread one of the front guard holes. I went to finger tight it in. It was what I was talking about was, oh, if I just finger tight this in, guys, like, you know, be careful. Then the moment it, you know, then it binds, and you know, so we'll do that properly rather than just send it in and like, oh yeah, looks good on live, mate. No, I'll do it properly. I'll freaking sort that out later. So we're happy days. Right, got new tyres on. Like, I missed the whole summer of riding. I got a flat tyre right at the start of the summer. First ride we went to go on for the summer, we got a flat tyre, and then my partner's clutch failed, and I've had everything else you can imagine going wrong. But no, push through, man. Push through bit by bit, day by day. That's what I do here. Try and motivate, try and share my struggle, try and share the challenges, and yeah, keeping busy, right? That's a lot of it. And through keeping the mind busy, you also create evidence, right? You create evidence of a new you, versus like if you're beating yourself up and you feel you can't do things or something, you know, you've got a lifetime of evidence of that. Or maybe you had a really hard trauma or something and you spend a couple of years kind of stuck in that. It's sort of, yeah, shutting that off and just keeping going, and then building new evidence gives you evidence of the new path. And then, you know, rather than just what everyone else is saying to you, or what your worst thoughts in your head are, you know, if you go to pursue anything in life and like what you've got is all your friends and family and negative things, and you've had bad things happen in life and stuff, and that's your evidence, of course you're going to think, and your brain, when you go, I want to go do this, I want to change my life, your brain is going to go to protect you and be like, no, you stay right here, motherfucker, you stay right where you're comfortable. We're like, well, you can't do it. Remember what happened last time and all this, right? Because that's what you have to go off, is that evidence. So if you're going to go a new path, all that thinking in your head has to go out the window. It has to be ignored. You have to get up and keep moving forward, because that's exactly how you're going to create that evidence that proves that voice wrong. That's the battle, like, really. Yeah, it buzzes you out a bit. But I'm just going to grab a drink real quick, guys, if you want to talk about whatever. I'm all about it, all about whatever, mate. Oh, I do have some left over, some cranberry drink here. Probably full of sugar. I do need to make sure I'm cutting back on sugar more, to be honest. Yeah, the Ninja 500s are good, man. Like, even the little Ninja 300s are really good, man. The little CBR 500s and stuff, they're great, man. Great for starting out on. My haircut looks like Paul Walker. Okay. I haven't heard that one before, but thank you. I just shaved my head, mate. It was nothing special. I wouldn't even call it a haircut, what I do, mate. I live in the country and I go, and I go, oh yeah, it looks about alright. And the missus comes back up from work and sort of scissors off whatever rat tails are hanging down, and I'm good to go, mate. Good to go. But yeah, no, it's good. The bike's back on the road. Hopefully the roads are a bit drier tomorrow. But I don't know, I'll check the weather later. And stop itching. Hang on. Some blooming itching in my ear with a grubby finger. Hang on, that's a dumb idea. Don't put grubby fingers in ear. Oh, yuck. Oh, I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old and senile, you know that? But yeah, as I say, yeah, you're bang on. Just keeping busy, keeping that momentum in life is really important, right? As long as your missus likes it, who cares? That's it, mate. That's a good mantra right there. I'm really enjoying the lives lately, guys. I'm enjoying the chat. We don't have too many trolls and stuff. We keep a good vibe. I'm liking it. And it's just, yeah, it's all about just staying on track. Staying on track. Creating evidence of a new you. Like, I'd really recommend to anybody Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's very worth reading. Or even if you watch like a short YouTube video on it, look up Atomic Habits by James Clear. Preferably don't leave now. I could do with the viewers, I could do with the likes and subs of a new channel. I don't mention that very often, and that's all you'll really hear of it, but, you know, I'm just saying. But yeah, I just do YouTube. I'm just going to be real and raw on here, and, you know, I don't put on a character or anything. It's just, I'm down in the trenches with the rest of you. We're all eating a giant turd sandwich in the world with the way the world is, so, you know, salute to you if you've made it through another week on this big spinny ball. Good on you. We can sit and think about maybe what are we doing next week? What are we hoping to progress? But give yourself a pat on the back, everybody, if you've survived another week. If you haven't lost your mind, like looking at the news and stuff, going, "Oh my God, the world's ending!" You know, if you just, you know, you're chugging along, you're doing all right now. Give yourself an old little pat on the back, mate. We're all gonna make it. We're all right. You know. Oh, right, happy days. Hello, dog. Gonna come up and see me. You gonna come around this way? Oh, hey, bro. Oh, bro. What are you doing, bro? Hey, bro. You're too rough, bro. You pushed me over, bro. Hey. Hello, fella. You want to come and get famous, do you? Yeah? All right, mate. I'll see if I can. Yeah, I don't need licking. I taste good. I don't need tasting. How are you, my boy? Heidi, can you not scratch yourself like that? Thanks. How you doing, my boy? You had a good day? You had a good day? Yeah. Heidi, stop scratching, dude. I'm going to have to brush you later, aren't I? You're molting. It's all going off here today. It's all, it never stops. Pitbull and a German Shepherd, it never stops. Try come inside for 5 minutes, eh? Hey, fella. He's a good old boy, this one. He's a good old boy. Hey, fella. Oh. You're a menace, you know that? You're a menace, my boy. You're a menace. You're a menace. And you are also a menace. Yeah. Leave each other alone for 5 minutes. Yeah. That was intimate. Thanks, bud. Thanks, dog. Hey, shush. We're not going to start all this dog attention and jealousy because I'm patting your brother. You can suck it up. Your mama will be home soon. True story. I wouldn't lie to you. Yeah. Dogs just walk. Yeah, these two get a very small dinner these days. I probably shouldn't use the word, but they get a small dinner because otherwise they get up at 5 in the morning whining their heads off wanting to go out. Even if you let them out at 11 p.m, 5 in the morning they get up and we need to go out. So I started giving them a bigger breakfast and a slightly less than the dinner, and it seemed to stop them getting up super early, eh? Yeah. Oh no, I don't need. It wasn't an invitation for kisses. You can keep your tongue to yourself, thank you, mate. Your mum would get jealous if I start making out with you. It'll be weird on the internet, and my missus will get jealous. Okay, no, you're gonna take it off now. Go on, off. Come on, you can't. You're gonna tangle up the cord. Go off. Go on your bed, mate. Good boy, mate. So what's going on with all you guys? How's your day been? How's your week going? What are you looking forward to on the weekend? Anybody got anything like that to talk about? Something positive. Who's got some good news for me? Who's got some good news today? So we've got new tyres on the motorbike. I'm getting over this flu. We're doing all right. Somebody bring me some good news. Yeah, maybe Jay. I just don't know what to do with the mod situation yet, Dave. But yeah, you're definitely up there on that list. But it's just. I also want you to just chill and enjoy the streams, bro. And I know you like put down the phone and that. So, and like, you know, you're doing stuff in that, bro. Like you're already doing enough, you know. So I don't know. Yeah. Like at the moment, as far as mod stuff, I'm able to time them out. Like it's been pretty good. I think a lot of them respect it when I'm like, hey guys, we just don't do like the trolling here. We're here to be like more positive and stuff, like and work on our lives and all that kind of thing. So it seems to be mostly respected. So it's all good. But at some point it'll become a thing. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. 27 likes is that? Oh, we're famous. We're famous. Things are taking off. I do appreciate you guys hanging out, having a chat. Anybody new here, this is just what I do, is we just have a chat. We keep things positive. We focus on building our own lives and just talking about whatever's going on and life lessons and yeah. Bit of this, bit of that. We got the dogs, kick it with the dogs. Just been working on the motorbike, so yeah, flowing along. Let's turn this fan off. Oh, it's getting a bit cold. I have to turn the fan off. I need to order a heater in the next few days, I think. It's with the way the weather's getting colder. Feeling a bit under the weather, yeah. It's definitely going around, man. It's everybody, pretty much everybody's getting sick at the moment. Even other countries, I'm hearing it seems to be a global thing. Oh no, we've played. Hang on, I've seen this episode before. I wonder if they will with everything that's going on in the politics. I wonder if they will lock. Oh well, we'll find out if they do it. As I say, I don't worry about it. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it all pans out. Who knows? The flow is almost gone, but I'm doing all right. I've been able to get some stuff done. It's just, as you can hear, my nose is still all. I'm talking like this, and it's a bit weird. And I think it's scaring off the new viewers because I've got my nose blocked up, so I talk all funny. And they're like, "What's wrong with your voice?" And I'm like, "I'm from New Zealand." Yeah, had a whole heap of rain today, bro. Had a whole heap of rain, but yeah, I went up the road in the truck and got the new motorbike tires put on the wheels. So then I've come back, start of the live. We just put the wheels on the motorbike. So yeah, it's good, but I can't ride it. Can't ride it. I can't scrub in new tires in the rain. So, but no, we've got the motorbike fixed. We're back on track. We've got the project car running. The cabin is progressing. We've got a whole heap more cars to build and life to repair after the downfall that landed me in sea. If you're new here, yes, I had to sort of step back down to caravan again, and we started again, but that's all right. Got a new partner, got my dream motorbike, got my dream truck, built a garage, almost built the cabin, got my dog I wanted. We're good for 3 years. We're good. We're steaming on. We're not grinding hard. I just meander along, bit by bit. Things can get better. You just keep at it. Just keep at it. That's what the channel's all about. Inspiring people. Just keep at it. Whatever you're chasing, whatever you want, just keep going after it. You can have it. Trust me. All the things I thought I'd never have in my life, I have. And I really didn't try that hard to get them in the end. Like I overthought it so much more in my head than the work it actually took to make it possible, to make it happen. So there you go. Something in that, I suppose. Yeah, and yeah. Okay, and you just wasted your time writing 3 messages to be kicked off my channel immediately. Okay. I'm not like emotionally immature, guys. No, I can. I got bullied all the way through school. You're saying things people said to me when I was 8 years old. I've kind of had 30 years to get over it, 30 years to learn how to process that. So you're going to have to try a little harder than primary school level insults, mate. Anyway, we'll continue on. Yeah, I can't read when my phone's got a crack right there, but yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're saying there, so I dare not answer. I think it might say you in a caravan, but I can't tell. But I need to replace my phone, as some of my viewers know. I've got a bunch of green lines on the screen, so they can make things interesting. I try my best. It's too far. Oh no, nothing's too far. Hang on. I can't even see the word he said because of the blooming lines on my phone, so that's all right. Attack is ineffective. But you don't need to worry about it, guys. Just let me know if something needs kicking out. Oh, I'm fantastic, mate. I am fantastic. No, I was just talking to something a troll had said, mate. I was just talking to something a troll had said, and no, I thought I'd address that for a moment. Sid from Toy Story. I like that. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, usually this Metallica shirt, the specific shape of the shirt, I can absolutely see that. Should I get a Sid shirt? That's great. Yes, I'm down. I am down. I will get one. That's a good idea, actually, for my lives. If you can believe in that enough, that's a good idea, right? Is that what I need for my lives? I need to be the guy on live with the Sid shirt, and that's all we're going to talk about is Toy Story, is it? I mean, if that's going to get people here to actually listen to me, telling them to actually like try and improve their lives and have good lives and do what I do here, we might have to. That's not too brain rotting. I could rock a Sid shirt. I like that idea, actually. I'm going to screenshot that. I'll give you credit as well for that. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I like that. I am a bit like that. I'm a bit like Sid, the way I crash my motorbikes and stuff, and I'm a bit rough with my toys. Yeah, I'll remember it. I screenshot it, mate. I screenshot it, so I'll make sure. I'll probably actually go and order one today. Am I Indian? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, sometimes maybe. No, I'm from New Zealand, my friend. New Zealand. What cars do I have? I've got some Nissan Fairladies. I've got Miata. I've got a couple of Land Cruisers. There's a classic Mini. There's all sorts, man. There's an old Hilux Ute I've got to do up. Yeah, bit of everything, man. Bit of everything. You're from NZ as well. Awesome. Yeah. We get a few Kiwis in here. We get the Kiwi crew in here, and then we get the odd blooming weird comment and stuff. But hey, Matt. Hey, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, bro. I hear I missed one of your lives, Matt. Sorry, man. I've been so busy running around, blooming, getting tires ordered for the bike and fitted, and flew and this and that, and it's been all over the place, mate. So I will, whenever I have a moment, I will pop into your live, Matt. I'm sorry I abandoned. I just realised I didn't come to see you in the last day or two. Hope you're well, Matt. But Matt, you can always reach out to me through Instagram as well. Please do. I'm always available for you. You're on my private. I've got a private Instagram for the real ones that I'll chat to some people, but yeah, it's a hard one. But Matt's one of the select few there. I did have it open to anyone to contact me on Instagram in case there was stuff they were struggling with that they could reach out to me privately or whatever. But like people just abuse the system basically. So unfortunately. Gotta support other Kiwis. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for the sub there. I do appreciate it. Yeah, small new channel. And I think you're right. Like, there's definitely not many Kiwi streamers out there, and I have had a lot of feedback from people I know in real life. I've had a lot of pushback of it's like the tall poppy syndrome, and some of them have said it to me, like, oh, you shouldn't really be doing that. Like, there's tall poppy syndrome in New Zealand, and you don't want to rise above other people and whatever. You like people will treat you like tall poppy syndrome. And I'm sitting there thinking, it's exactly what you're doing, bro. Like, what? So now I just put myself out there. We have a good chat. We have a bit of fun. Yeah, 31 likes. I'm getting famous, Matt. I'm getting famous, apparently. So no, numbers have been up and down today, but we have a chat. We have a good yarn. Oh, I don't say what I'm out in the country, bro, but I keep it vague, bro, obviously for privacy reasons on the internet, and all. North of Auckland, man. North of Auckland. That's as far as I say on here. Oh, I quite like this. It's probably full of sugar, but I quite like this cranberry drink I picked up while I've had the flu. It's been quite moist, quite refreshing there, mate. It's been real nice. But I hate to think how much sugar's in it. What do we got? Servings per package, 4. Sugar per serving, 29 grams. It says 120 grams of sugar in that. This way everybody gets so fat. This way all the people get fat. 120, you'll drink that. Who the heck does 4 servings of that, right? You grab one, you sip it, you out in the sun, it's hot, I feel like that, right? You grab one. 120 grams of pure sugar. What? It's unhinged. Do you want to hear an Auckland joke? Sure, go for it. Go for it. I'm all for a joke, mate. I don't need to be the scratching dog. Yeah, I'm still fighting off that flu a bit, as you can hear. You can just hear it through it. I'm talking all nasally. But yeah, it's been a rough one. There's definitely a flu going around, so make sure you take care of yourselves, guys, and your health. Especially in New Zealand at the moment. It seems everybody's copping it right now. It's the usual story in New Zealand. It's the moment autumn starts. You get about the first sort of week or two of autumn, everybody gets sick. The moment that temperature drops, I think is when everybody gets a bit unwell. Oh dear. I don't think I'll read that comment out, Hale. Maybe consider growing up. Again, guys, like I'm not going to play into like primary school level like insults that these are jokes I had when I was 10. I think Kiwi's going to level it up a bit. He's going to make a good joke about Aucklanders for us. So I don't know if I want to answer that. Well, all right, Kiwi, wind, mate, wind. Wellington blows wind. All right. Well, it is Wellington blow because Auckland sucks, bro. Come on. We're straight in. You're just gonna dive straight into the dad jokes. Who's got the best dad joke? While we're here, for a bit of humor, Who's got a good like dad joke? My dad's one was always every time we'd drive past a cemetery, he'd be like, "Hey, people are dying to get into there." Then you go past another cemetery. Hey, look, it's the dead center of town. Growing up millennial. No wonder I have trauma. No wonder I have trauma, chat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, are you trolling or you're hitting my heart with that one? Like, I never know how to take a comment in here like that. If your father left when you were that young, I'm truly sorry, and I hope that you are doing all right in life. If that was a joke, holy crap. Okay. Just don't put like see, this is the kind of trolling that puts me in a position. It's like, damn, man, like don't play with my heart. Like, you're gonna make like I'm trying to be a nice guy on the internet. I'm trying to be good, be nice to the people, make a good channel. Uncle Roger trying to make a good channel. Coolest guy you've seen today? Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you very much. I'm a very new channel, so if you sub and like, and that'll help grow the channel. I just try to keep it positive, in a world of chaos and drama. Try keep it positive and talk about, just working towards your goals, working towards your dreams. Get what you want in life, right? Don't let the world tell you who to be. I've got ADHD and autistic and all that. Like, I said to a good friend of mine before I started YouTube, I said, like, I don't know what to do on YouTube. Like, I don't want to make brain rot content. I want to help people. I want to be real. He's like, bro, just be you. Don't put on an act. Don't put on a show. Don't put up a bunch of like lights and like crazy stuff. Just be you. Talk to people. You're just a normal dude. I'm like, cool, man. We'll try that then. Oh no, who's beautiful? Admit you're all right. This, what's beautiful, mate. What's beautiful is that, mate. This is beautiful girl there. Hey, puppy. Hey, darling. And this beautiful boy. A beautiful boy. He just never sleeps. Happy? Okay, you guys chill there. I don't want to bug them too much. They're finally settled down. The children are settled in for the night. We better not disturb them. I'm liking my cranberry juice, but I won't be buying it again. 120 grams of sugar in that. And a bit of McCoy, the real McCoy juice. 120 grams of sugar. No. Gotta stop bringing this stuff into my house. I'm gonna get fat. This guy's just awesome. Oh, I'm feeling amazing. This is good. I'm likely to keep coming, chat. I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are all feeling good. Yeah, I'll take the Tom Hardy. Yeah, that's why I do relate to the Venom character. That's why we've got the name Venom Avenged there. I do love the Venom movies. I am admittedly a very big Tom Hardy fan. Kind of wish I was Tom Hardy in some ways. I'm like maybe I'm a mix of like Tom Hardy, Jim Carrey, kind of. I don't know. I've heard a bit of it all at this point. Oh, jeez, Matt. We'll try and maintain some sense of decorum. Damn. No, you're all right, Alan. Oh, you're all right, mate. Is that Alan, Alano? I've got lines on my screen. As I say, I need to get a new phone. I've got some green lines. If you've seen a Samsung that gets the green lines on the screen, sometimes I can't see the exact letter in a word or two. It's like, oh. So I'm weighing up if I buy the new S26 or not. I haven't upgraded phone for like 7 years, so it's a maybe. What's the band name gonna be? Big Meadow. I don't know, Matt. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I do need to start a band. Never heard of them. Who's Tom Hardy? Tom Hardy is he was Bane in the Batman movie. He was what else did Tom Hardy do? Bane in the Batman movie. He was the guy in the Venom movies. The Eddie what's the last Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock in the Venom movies. What else is Tom Hardy in, guys? It's heaps of stuff. It's all rotting out of my brain right now. What else would Tom Hardy be known for? Get an S26 Ultra and tell me if it's good or not. Of course it's going to be good, but it's just the cost is a bit absurd. But again, you pay it off on the contract. Who cares? But yeah, I might get a couple of my old phones fixed. I don't know, man. We'll see how we go. 40 likes apparently. Oh, it says 39 mine. That usually means it's one higher. We might be getting famous here, guys. I might be getting famous on the internet. Oh, look there now it says 40 million. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Would you look at that? I don't know. I don't know if I should do the comedy voices and stuff, guys. I do like to do a bit of comedy in that, but it seems to usually it makes people leave, I think. When I start taking the piss too much. I'll try my best. Yeah. Well, he's a good guy in a way, I suppose. In the movie. Oh, Tom Hardy's a great dude in the movies. Yeah. As far as I know, he's not on any lists or something, so maybe I shouldn't be saying that out loud. I don't know. Again, things I don't look into. But no, I've always found the Venom movie. The reason I have the Venom name tied to everything is, Venom helped him when Eddie had lost everything. When Tom Hardy's character Eddie had lost everything, he'd made bad choices in life and lost his woman and lost his job and everything had gone to crap for him. And Venom throughout that movie is like holding him together, right, and getting him out of bad situations and basically telling him to stop being such a pussy. He's that strongest. It's like David Goggins had to create Goggins, right? He had to create a new version, and that's sort of what Venom offers Tom Hardy as a character. That's dynamic of the characters, right? Is yeah, and Venom comes and helps Tom out because Venom comes and helps Eddie out because he knows what it's like to be like a loser on his own planet, right? And he understands, what it's like to, not find your strength in that. So yeah, it's a very very interesting movie when you look at it that way. It's worth a rewatch. Messi or Ronaldo? I would personally, I will say Ronaldo because one, I don't watch any sports, right? So I don't watch any soccer or anything, and I don't get involved with famous people. The only reason I will say Ronaldo is because I've seen some really great quotes in like the motivational space from Ronaldo sitting and talking. I've never seen the guy kick a ball, honestly. I haven't. No, I don't. I always try and put my time at my own life, my own family, interests, hobbies, stuff like that, right? I can't be looking at what every other person on the planet is doing and like celebrities and stuff, right? It has to be bringing me something. But yeah, if other people are into sports, I'm not saying don't watch sports. Like if it's what you enjoy, but for me, yeah, I'm just not quite that way. I do a bit of motorcycle riding and stuff, so that's more my thing. Cranberry juice, mate. Cranberry juice and ADHD and autism and not giving a fuck what anybody thinks of me on the internet. How about that? How about that? You marring? You marring? Yeah. You marring? Little Ziz, bruh. Little Ziz, bruh. If anybody knows the old Ziz, if you don't know who Ziz is, you're missing out. Look up who Ziz was. ZYZZ. You'll learn a bit of internet lore and a bit of gym culture there. Autism kicks in. Full force autism, mate. The autism is always there, mate. I live in overdrive, my friend. I live in the overdrive of my autism. It's great. I love it, man. See, for a long time, my whole life, right, I was told, be normal, like, fit in. Like, why can't you just be normal? It's like, I have ADHD and autism. They're like, yeah, but why can't you just act like a normal person? It's like, because I have ADHD and autism? But why can't you, like, act normal? Well, that would be called masking. And then I wouldn't be comfortable in being me, and I'd be constantly trying to please everybody else. Whereas I've learned these days just lean into my ADHD and autism and have fun with it. And entertain some people and have some value to the world in my... Ta-da! Here you go. Here's the show, mate. I don't know. As I say, I don't put on a show here. I'm just me, mate. I'm just who I am. You're who you are. I'm who I am. There's probably somebody else here who they are too. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, mate. On the internet. That's how they are. That's fine. I've already won. Anybody who comes in here to hate on me, you've already lost, so it's fine. It's alright. It's alright. You got nothing better to do than come on my show. You could make your own channel and say stuff if if you were a big brave boy. But you gotta come talk crap at me. So it's alright. Anyway, well, so what time are we up to? Well, I've been about an hour and a half on here now. We've had a good chat. Yeah, I do drink a bit of Coca-Cola sometimes, man. Yeah, for sure. I've been trying to cut back on it, to be honest, and I'm just looking at the sugar in that as well. Yeah, I need to get away from the sugary drinks and stuff a bit. I got away from energy drinks, and I was always having no sugar energy drinks. And since then, I've been having some Coca-Cola, like sugar Coca-Cola, and I'm not feeling that great, to be honest, obviously. So, I'm human, make mistakes, so I'll try and rein myself in on that one. One of the good things about the chat is, I do need to try and I do want to make sure I'm not swearing too often. I mean, most, like, to be honest, it's pretty unnecessary really on here, I think. You're a Fanta guy? Oh, that's fantastic. 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 Something. Oh yeah, I just need to. I think I just need to get away from the more sugary drinks and stuff. I think they make me fairly really lethargic and stuff. Oh, but yeah, it's been a long week. Dr. Pepper, yeah, there's not really I mean, you can get it in a can here, Dr. Pepper. I've had it a couple of times, but it's not like a prevalent thing to have Dr. Pepper on every store or anything. No. Almost none. It's refreshing. Yes, I try to do my best. The main thing I try and do on here to be refreshing is I'm not sitting there going, sub and like, guys, hit that like and sub. I don't do that. So I only ever mention that like once or twice a stream. I'm like, oh, thanks for the likes, guys, and stuff. Like, because I understand people will just, like, if they want to, they will. So that's one thing about it. I just don't want, I just want to be real on here. Just have a chat and have I tried kombucha? Yeah, I used to have kombucha a bit, but I found it very expensive for how much it got and stuff. So I need to get on the water a bit more. Actually, where is my? Oh, I do have a water. Hang on, I'll get my water bottle while I'm sitting here. Just oh, hang on, dogs. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lean on you. Oh, you're off, and you're right. Your mum's gonna be home soon. Are you excited for mum to get back? She's gonna be back pretty soon. You excited? Yeah, I'll have to make some steak and stuff for dinner. Might need to do a bit of a grocery shop tomorrow. It's just all the things of adulting, right? It's all those little things that take up time and planning and trying to stay ahead of that with ADHD and stuff. We've been freezing steak a lot, just buying the big lumps of steak and freeze them up in Gladbeck. So it's kind of like, there's always a reasonable food supply around here. We usually have something to eat. Nomad, you're not really a fit for my channel. Sorry, buddy. All the best. I'm not going to have you disturb the chat and just say negative things. Just judgmental things and stuff, mate. We're just having a chat. And you seem to judge everybody with every comment you made was a judgment against somebody. So everything's about being weak with you. Everything seems to be about, you're drinking kombucha is gay and this. Like, you got something to say about everything, don't you? Interesting. Anyway, we'll continue on. Like beer, yeah. I had a bit of a time where I enjoyed a beer for sure. I was more into my whiskey and that, but I did give up alcohol because it was basically as life fell apart, I turned to alcohol more and more and messed up my life. So hence caravan. We're clawing our way back. I'm clawing my way back. It's okay. It's all right. We're working at it. Steak for dinner. Who's cooking? Oh, I'll fry something up probably. I'm pretty handy at the steak. I'm pretty good at that. I need to get that other deck finished soon off the, these are things I'm sort of looking forward to at the moment. It's sort of having that vision in my mind of when the cabin's finished. And, by the time we get to next summer, the cabin will be finished. There'll be the decks and everything there. And, I've got a barbecue, I can set up the barbecue and get on the barbecue, mate. And, cook up some steaks on that and bacon and whatever. You know, so I'm sort of building that dream. That, you know, there's an image in my head of I walk into this place and like what's happening and how everything's going, and you know, it's all there end to end. And like I can't draw it. This is the weird thing about autism. Like I can stand around here and I can like you know literally completely generate an image in my mind of, oh, this happened here, and here's all the cladding, the windows, and everything, and you know, the whole lot, right down to a barbecue, and you know, whatever. But like, if you ask me to draw it, I can be like, oh, here's a rough sketch. Like, I really find it hard to express it to other people. So, but no, we're getting there. The vision is in the mind, and I'm moving towards it. That's what my channel is about. Moving towards your goals, ignoring all the noise in the world, all the drama, all the politics, and all that, and just forging forward with what you're trying to achieve, right? Corned beef, stew and rice. Some Maori bread. Nice, mate. Nice, mate. I am a cheeseburger. Okay. The official cheeseburger. We will note you down as the official cheeseburger mascot of the channel. You're welcome. Make sure you subscribe. You can be the cheeseburger mascot. Sure thing. You can be the flower girl at the wedding if you like. If you do it for free. Have several projects on the go. Yep, have several projects on the go. Small steps each day. Enjoy the process. That's exactly it, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I'll actually, I want to keep that in mind. I'll probably write that on my wall, mate. There's some special quotes end up on the wall there, written in vivid, so I see them when I wake up. I might put that one on the wall there, my friend. Yeah, it's a good reminder for me. Yeah, enjoy the process and just little bits of progress. And the other thing I've learned with ADHD is I really like that novelty. So if I stay at one task for hours and hours, like if I'm hyper fixated, I really want to do that task, I can spend all day on it. But when it's stuff I don't want to do, I'm kind of better off putting like an hour at it, and then an hour at another thing, and then an hour at another thing. And I'm finding a lot of success through doing that. As far as piece by piece, bit by bit. That's it. Do something about it, car. What am I doing about what? Do something about it. I'm doing something about it every day, mate. What else are we doing something about? Saying get a job, make it make sense. What am I missing? What am I missing, guys? Okay. Yeah. Thank you there, Cupcakes. Much appreciated, mate. Much appreciated. Great to have you here. Great to have some new people along. I think we have a bit of a troll situation possibly, but that's all right. You guys don't need to just let me know if there's like a troll like lingering and they're saying things. You know, you don't have to argue them back or prove them wrong. We just kick them out and go about our lives without them, mate. The big old, we just keep on trucking along. Usually they sort of just wander off on their own. Usually they just kind of, they just need attention. They're just looking for attention. It's a hard one. It's all right. Oh, I am starting to get tired, that's for sure. I'm starting to wear out, Mr. Matt. Mr. Matt, no, I stare into the screen. I've done about, total worry about 4 hours of live today, but just heaps of stuff today, big long day. Attitude is, if you like me, fair enough. Don't jog on. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? Like, like people will make their own decision on YouTube as to who they want to watch, right? Like, people can come and go, but it's just the trolls and stuff. It's just kids and stuff. I just hope they find something better to do. To be honest, you don't want to waste life. Life's short, guys. Life's short. Whoppers. G'day from Australia. G'day Australia. How are you, mate? Over in New Zealand here, we've got a few Kiwis in here, but we do get the old Aussie pops in the door. Purple Penguin. That's a good name. What have you done? The mental image, I have a purple penguin in my mind now. Is it nihilistic? Is it like wandering off away from the tribe and it's like done its hair purple? Or what's the story? Tell me more about this penguin. I want to know more about this penguin. Originally an American. Okay. Well, that's an interesting one. An American who moved to Australia. Did you get moved over by family, or did you decide to move as an adult, or what's going on there? That's a curious one. I haven't heard of many people that sort of moved America to Aussie. Tell me more. Tell me more, my friend. Oh, purple. Oh, that. Yeah. Purple drank. Purple drank. I follow. Oh, yeah. Moved over, got lucky. Rad. G'day from Queensland. Oh, all the Aussies are rolling in now. Good, good. Where are we all? We're all teaming up for WWE3, are we, boys? Oh, I can't believe everybody's stressing about that. They're like, oh my God. It's like, man, just relax. Just relax. It's all gonna be fine. It's always fine. It all works out fine. It's just they're just winding everybody up. Just don't worry about it, mate. Just good chat. Painting and lawns for me tomorrow. Take care. Awesome, Kiwi. Yeah, get after it, bro. Get some stuff done. Enjoy, mate. And yeah, I'll keep on trucking along. There's always something to do, right? There's always something to do. People go, I'm bored. I'm bored. It's like, mate, we've all got stuff we got to get done. Once you do the things you're putting off, you'll immediately, even if you put half an hour at something you're really putting off, you put half an hour at it, you're going to feel better. And you're going to want to finish it up the next day or something, right? Like, take all that pressure off yourself and just flow. Just flow with it. Just calm. Calm. Always, she'll be right. It's people always happy. Yeah, man. Well, no, I wouldn't say happy. It's happiness is fleeting, right? Happiness comes and goes. It's about being at peace, right? It's about not letting all this noise and everything that's trying to affect you, not letting it in, because it's it doesn't matter what happens with war and stuff. The fuel price goes up, it cost me that to put in the tank, you know. The food prices go up in the economy. Mate, I still got to buy food. Like, it's going to be what it's going to be, right? It doesn't mean I have to totally ignore it. Maybe I have to work a bit harder. Maybe I go, oh, actually, you know, I won't get that new car. Maybe I won't go on that holiday. You know, maybe you change your ambitions in life a little bit and you try and, you know, narrow it down a bit more, you know, which can be good as well, right? To sort of narrow your focus on one thing as well. So, you know, as long as you view it as a more positive thing. Another thing is as times get harder, the average person will just give up. The average person just goes, like, they don't want to do more. The average person just sits in their job and just goes, oh, whatever, man, whatever, I'll drink and whatever. So the moment you start to separate yourself out and you put in even a couple of hours more effort a week outside of work, right, you're going to see results on that other people won't be having, right? Like, it all stacks up. Like, if you a couple of nights a week spend 2 hours on working on something, you know, after work, you know, it'll stack up, even if that's cleaning your house or it's organizing old cupboards or something. Like, you put effort in anything, you're going to get a result over time with repeated effort. That's all it is. But you don't need to come into it stressed and like overthinking and building it up. You can come into it and just be like, oh, cool, that bedside, you know, yeah, come on. I'm sure half of you have one of those bedside tables with the 3 drawers on it, right? How's that second drawer down look, huh? How's it look? You tell me. You tell me how that second drawer down looks in your bedside table, mate. It's fucking a bit of this, a bit of that, and some pens and some this and you know, you can hop that out while you're watching live. It's not even my live, whatever. You know, you can hop out stuff like that and have a little rubbish bag and be like, you know what, I'm going to organise that and I'll throw these pens in a glad bag, and you know, then next time you actually want something, you can bloody find it. So, you know, you start to build systems in life, right? In your environment, you start to build systems that mean things just sort of flow easier, and that's where life gets easier, I'm finding. It's just being sort of ahead of the curve a little. Get ahead of the ball. Got a heater? You need one? Yeah, I've got to buy a heater myself. But I was actually, funnily enough, I was just looking at them about an hour ago, checking the Briscoes website to see if they're on sale. But everything at Briscoes is full price right now. So now I'm going to get a heater shortly for sure. I'm just a little fan heater with winter coming. Bro's dropping knowledge. That's what I do here, bro. I try and just discuss it with people, and other people chip in with stuff, and that's the whole idea, man. Is yeah, that knowledge, that just keep going mentality, that shut out the world mentality of like, let's focus on, yeah, chipping away at it. So that's what I do here, bro. That's what I do, is we just try and have a bit of a sunnier disposition, mate. Don't worry, be happy, I suppose, right? Whatever will be, will be. So we don't need to worry. Reconnecting. Oh, we're back. So yeah, mate. It's just, yeah, I've seen. I went to the local shops today and just, you overhear the chatter and, oh, there was this bombing and this and this and and everybody's all, it's like watching chickens running around the aisles talking to each other. Like you can't live this way, man. Just calm. It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. Oh yes. leeching off my mother and father who doesn't want to work. Oh, yes, okay. Well, none of this is true at all. None of this is in any way who I am or what this channel's about, so I don't know what you're talking about. You just got nothing worth saying. Oh, eats all the food. I eat all the food. Okay, that's nice, mate. Good on you. Hang on. One moment. Goodbye. Goodbye. Have a great time. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Somebody else is having a gas problem. Broke guy in a camper without a heater. Not my jam. Cool. You make whatever assumption you want, bro. If you want to judge somebody within a minute of watching them with no other context, you sound like an intelligent person. Jumping to a conclusion there. Good on you. I'm your favorite gay streamer. Awesome, man. That's fantastic. Great to hear it. How much is petrol there? I wouldn't know at the moment, mate. No, I'm only putting in diesel today, so I didn't even look. Diesel was like $2.35 a litre or something. It's about the same Aussie to New Zealand dollar, so. Oh, yeah, don't worry about them, Jay. I'll just kick them out if I need to, bro. It's all good. You don't need to bloody worry about it, bro. Don't stress yourself. Don't waste the keystrokes on these people. We don't worry about them, bro. So I'll just boot them out the door if I need to. Yeah, about the same in Aussie, yeah. Well, it was either a dog fart or a small electrical fire, so I thought I'd better take another sniff to check. I'm going to go with dog fart on that one. Pleasant. But yeah, it's always interesting when the trolls come in and you're broken, you're this. It's like, okay, whatever. But this is the amazing thing you learn about the trolls is it's just children like trying to make schoolyard insults, right? Like going based off what they see and they make an assumption. It's like they appear in a channel and they're like, oh look, what can I pick on? It's like really like literally we're talking like the level of humor that can come out of a 7-year-old. Come on, guys. At least make it funny. I think that might be the most likes I've ever got, guys. 45. I think 45 or 46 was the most we ever got. I've never got to 50 likes, so if you want to make me famous, feel free. But yeah, it's just I'm not worried about it, man. Not worried about any of it. I just, yeah. Like, today was just another reminder, just up in the local area, a small town in the middle of nowhere in New Zealand. And people are like, oh, Iran and this and that. And it's like, you literally live in a small, peaceful area in the middle of nowhere on the other side of the planet. And this is what you're going to talk about and what you're going to spend your life on? No, we're good. We're good. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice and cozy. Nice and cozy. Maybe I need one with some, like, big, fluffy ears or something like that. Was that brain rotty enough for the internet? As the guy said earlier, I need to buy a Sid shirt. Sid from Toy Story. So we're going to buy we'll buy the Sid shirt soon enough. Yeah, if we can get 4 more likes, we'll hit 50 for the first time ever. So if you want to help with that, I do appreciate it. Not that I usually ask for subs or likes and stuff, but we had a great chat. We had a great chat tonight. We're staying positive. The world is falling to pieces apparently, but I don't know much about it. So I don't read about it. If you want to hang out here, we don't talk about it. Really, we just go about our lives, mate, and continue on. Enjoy the journey. Keep on keeping on. Yep. Oh, that's a bit of Finding Nemo, isn't it? You know, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. My name's Bruce. Well, just give me a little bite. Just a little bite. Fish are friends, not food. I can't remember the other lines from Bruce the Shark and Finding Nemo. It's such a great movie. What was the other? Finding Dory. Was it Finding Dory? I quite liked. I think. Yeah, it is. It's Finding Dory. I thought was really good with the like the octopus driving the van and stuff. There were some really good jokes in Finding Dory. It was actually a really good movie. I've always enjoyed like the adult humor in kids cartoons and stuff. Like when they release a movie, right? They always make it so that they don't just make a movie for kids to watch in some animated movie. What they make is a movie that the parents can sit through as well. So the parents can actually, you're raising kids. You're like, who wants to take the kids to a movie where just the kids having fun? It's like, you put in some adult jokes here or there, and you know, it becomes a totally different viewing experience for the adult. I've always liked that, you know, there's some really messed up movies, some stuff they put in that's real weird. It's entertaining though. All right, mate. Yeah, mate. All right. Yeah, doing all right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I've got a bit of a beanie here. My mate gave me it. It was from his old work. I got a little beanie there. It's a bit, might be a bit warm. We're not quite wintry enough yet, but there we go. It's helping me. I've got the, as you can hear, I still have a bit of a sniffle from the flu. I'm coming right. I'm almost all right, but I'm still talking a bit like this through my nose, trying to talk, and it goes all nasally, you know. So it's really hard to talk properly when you're talking all nasally. But I try my best. Oh, nobody's. Well, why are you up so late there for, Matt? What's going on, mate? You all good? You all good, mate? What's happening? You just. What's been going on, Matt? Have you bought a dirt bike yet, Matt? We're going to try and get Matt. Matt's got acres of cornfields and doesn't now. He's never owned a dirt bike. I'm horrified. All the Australians in here will be horrified too, Matt. They'll all start giving you crap, Matt. Because Matt's a streamer, does some content here. He's got acres and acres of cornfields. He's like, oh, no. I'm like, dude, like, get like a little $200 farm bike and Matt! Yeah, we'll have a good time. So I don't know what he's thinking. We're going to have to get Matt. We're going to have to, like, do a GoFundMe and get Matt a dirt bike for his farm. I'll probably just buy him one. I'll probably just find something on Craigslist in his area and be like, drop this off. I'm sorry, chat. I'm still sick with the flu. I'm trying my best. If you want to give me well wishes to get over my flu, a couple more likes will get me to 50 likes. It's the most we've ever hit. If we hit 50 likes, we need 2 more. It says 48 for me. So if we get 2 more likes, I'll be happy. I'll feel better with my flu. If you want to show me some love. Double tap that screen, apparently. You can tap me on the head twice for good luck. You give me a couple of pats to make me feel better. Oh, 49. Somebody gave me a couple of taps on the head. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to mute the mic and actually blow my nose, guys, because I don't want like a booger. You know, we don't want to, you know, hang on. Hang on. Obviously, no, that wasn't actually the one I'd blown my nose into. I'm just being a dick because it's funny. I cracked it. 51 likes. Famous. We've made it on the internet, guys. We've made it. We've made it, chat. Hear that dog? We made it. We made it. Oh, are you still on camera there? Or we're not flipped around? Where are we? Dog. Hey. Dog. Hey, dog. Hey, puppy. We made it. We're famous, dogs. We're famous. We're famous, my boy. We're famous, my boy. That's a true story. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the laugh. We've had a good chat. We had a good one. We can stay on a little bit longer. Oh, one more. Some of you people really need to think about what you say. I know you think you're like a funny troll and stuff, but it's just pathetic and gross, and it's not appropriate to be saying such things. All right. You know, there are kids and stuff around YouTube and that, right? You know, try and be a bit respectful. Hey, off! Hey, we're not playing flash dance, dogs. No, not right now. Not right now, puppy. Not right now, puppy. Hey, stop trying to beat up your brother. You can come up here. Come up here, buddy. Come over here. Right, good girls. Right. You don't need to beat up your brother. Can't you just be a normal dog? Ah! 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 Pitbull attack. Help! 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 It's licking me! It's licking me! No! Ah! Ah! Heidi, save me! It's eating me! It's licking me to death! Oh no! Ah! Meanwhile, you're just going to scratch yourself. You're just going to scratch yourself and leave me to die. Why are you scratching yourself? Get off my bed! Ah! I'm under attack! Oh my gosh. We survived. We survived, chat. We survived. Oh, shush. Can I just like, calm. Everybody relax. Everybody just calm down. The whole world is going crazy. Everybody just stop your whining. Everybody just calm down. Deep breath. Right. Right. Had a stressful day, you know. Oh, I've still got some of that toilet paper from my prank. I'm trying to joke around about that. It wasn't good. Just take a deep breath, people. Just draw whatever's bothering you, right? If something's eating up your mind, right, or you know, whatever is stressing you, draw a deep breath in, and as you get that breath in, bring into your mind whatever that thing is that's bothering you, right? And then you can breathe it out, right? It's like, oh, that person was a dickhead to me today. It's like, dickhead, you know, just breathe it out through your mouth, through your nose, whatever you feel relaxes you. But just let it go, mate. Let it go. Let it go. People are dicks. Most people are dicks. Most people you meet are dicks. Most people only think about themselves. They're in their own little world. People are dicks. Get used to it. Don't let the dicks ruin your day. Don't let the dicks in the world ruin your day. How's that for a message of the day? Stay positive. It came from England originally. It's a Abbey something. Not sure exactly what it is. Abbey caravan. Was this a cheap solution? It's on some land I'm working on. So I've built a garage here and building a cabin and stuff. So it's just a temporary solution, right? It was a bit of a sacrifice, bit of a delayed gratification thing of existing the caravan and build the rest and made it all possible. Oh, my partner's home. My lovely partner's just got home, so I'm going to head off, guys, and let my partner get in the door and that and whatever, and we'll have some dinner and yeah, go about my evening. But I do appreciate all the support tonight. We've got the most likes ever, 51 apparently. It says for me 51, so I do appreciate all the support. It sounds like we got some new subs and stuff as well. Hey, shush! I know it's your mother. I know. All right, I'm gonna head off, guys, before the dogs eat through the wall to get out of here. I will be back tomorrow. We will have another chat. And thank you very much for being here. All your support as always. It has been a pleasure. I might start doing more of these at this sort of time slot if it suits you guys better. Just leave a comment after this on a short or something. Just let me know if this was a good time slot for you or whatever, or what sort of time it is for you and stuff. But yeah, we'll work it out. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here the whole time, Jay. Jay, legend of the channel, always supporting as always. Matt Noah has been here, legend as well. And all the rest of you. And Peachy's there as well. Thank you guys. Thank you to everyone who's been here. And yeah, we've had a good chat. Stay positive. If people are affecting you and stuff, just stay the path. What are you trying to do? You know, what are you working towards? Write it down on paper. Just keep on aiming at your goals. Screw what anybody else says. Do you. Pursue what you want to pursue. Life is short. It's your life. You've only got one. Don't waste your time. Just keep chipping away at whatever it is you're after, guys. And I will see you tomorrow. Much love.